to do interior angles of a regular polygon, there is a formula for it, but when you're doing your GCSE and trying to control your exams anxiety, the last thing you want to do is try and remember a formula. So this is how I do my interior angles, how I find my interior angles of a regular polygon. The key word here is regular. So if we have this, it is a 5-sided polygon, and it's a regular polygon, which means this is the same as this, it's the same as this, it's the same as this, and it's the same as this. That means all sides are equal. Actually, I should draw a big one. 1 second. Okay, so I try to draw a big one now. The way I find my interior angles, again, it's better in the exam to spend a minute or two more trying to understand what you're doing rather than remembering the wrong formula and then making mistakes and losing marks. That's how I do it anyway, and that's how I teach my students. So with this one, what I'll do is I'll draw a line because I want to see how many triangles will fit in this pentagon. I'm sorry, it's a bit, but you guys get it. Okay, so this is a pentagon. It's regular. That means all sides are equal. So this is equals to that, and that. What does angles at a point add up to? 360. I hope you say 360. So angles at a point always add up to 360. And how many angles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. So we do 360 divide by 5, which should give you 72. So this will be 72, 72, 72, and 72. Up until this point we agree, right? Because it should add up to 360, we divided it, and 72. Another thing you should also know is that these lines are going to be the same. So can you find this angle? I hope you're with me so far. So we know angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. We already have 72 here, so it will be 180 minus 72, which should give you 108 degrees. But there's two angles, and we've said that because these two lines are equal, then this means this is an isosceles triangle. So you have 108 divided by 2, which is 54. And here we'll have 54 and 54. You can check. I always tell my students to check their answers because sometimes you make arithmetic errors, and I'm good at it. As a teacher, I still make arithmetic errors. So the way I overcome that is I always check my answers. So if you add this, this, and this, it should give you 180 degrees. And if it does, we continue. Sorry, okay. And that 54. So what is the interior angle of a pentagon? Because I don't know, it would have been better to use a different pen. Okay, so the interior angle of a pentagon is this whole thing. So the interior angle is this. I hope you understood it. If you have, prove it to me and do one for a hexagon like this. Send a picture so I can see how you're working out what's done.